Link's ready? Awesome, Shadows, thanks. Can someone tell me how the audio is really quickly? I'm gonna play the intro of the game, because I love the intro. I don't actually love the intro that much, but I'm gonna play it.
Taking one for the team.
Audio's fine? That's good. I like audio being fine. It's way better than audio being not fine. Bum, 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 bum. Take a shot every time Wolsk is mentioned in chat as a compliment? You're not going to be able to drink at all. Alright, here's the game. Take a shot every time you type a message. Or don't type a message. Just take a whole bunch of shots non-stop.
Take a shot every time I annoy him.
Take a shot every time you take a shot. And,
See who dies first.
see who dies first. Alright. Clayson, I'm ready to go whenever you want me to. Whenever... Should I do a count? I'll do a countdown. I'll do a countdown. Yeah, I used to hang out in the Joe2 TF2 servers. That's the Wolsk I am. That's kind of funny. Make the game volume a bit louder. Okay. Let's turn it up a tiny bit. Go to 26. Why not? 26 is a terrible number. That'll do. Alright. So, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my god, I'm so nervous, So this is I Want to Be the Fan Game, which is the very... Whoa, hey, alright, this is going great. What am I doing? This is... I probably should have saved. Alright. Just gotta get those deaths out of the way so I can start the run. This is I Want to Be the Fan Game, which is the original fan game for I Want to Be the Guy. The very first one. And the physics are incredibly different from every other fan game. It's got a high first jump and a low second jump, which makes a whole bunch of jumps way harder just because you need to readjust. So the physics are very different. And it also was the first one to actually like make use of a ton of references to other games, which is something that doesn't really happen in a lot of fan games now, honestly. Which is weird. Screen's always been annoying. Also, you'll see the estimate is an hour and a half, which is nowhere near as much as I need for this game. So there will be a couple secret things after, which is why there were mystery games. Also, this is different too. So in normal fan games, you would bonk from back here, but in this you need to bonk from right next to the spike. So that just shows you a little bit of how different the physics are. And there's that trap. It's nice. I'm not going to be focusing too much on going incredibly quickly. Oh my god! They're here to get me! I'm not going to focus too much on going incredibly quickly, because I kind of want to show off the game, since it's a piece of history. Twitch.tv/Wolsk, be sure to follow. Wolsk sellout, Wolsk sellout.
Talk about Bob's company.
I will in a bit. I'm not doing it just yet. He already has the link at the ready, so... Oh, and there's a cat bag on stream. Killing it, Clayson. Killing it. But you're gonna need to really spruce up the stream if you wanna satisfy me. You gotta go all out. So this screen, if you keep running to the right, you will die from the balls of fire. So you have to use the screen wrap. There's a whole bunch of stuff in this game that's basically just really quickly. Thanks, Jum for the raid. Kind of raid. I appreciate it, dude. There's a whole bunch of stuff in this game that it's mostly like, since it's traps, it's just a matter of learning it. But even if you do learn it, you still gotta be able to actually play it. So, by the way, Jum, you should probably host the Fangame Marathon stream instead. Because that's where all the cool kids are right now. Should get the Align in subpixel. Wow, my mashing's terrible. That's okay. So in case you don't know, this is a Kako demon from Doom. It's a scary, gross red meatball, and that's about it. Damn it! I hate dying to the first boss. Should never happen. But it's a marathon run, so you know it has to happen. By the way, be sure to add the Wolsk sellout emote to your channels. It's important. Because my goal is to get it higher than Tuturu in most downloaded, most used on channels. And that one's about 10 times as many, so I think we can do it. I feel like this lacks music. Is the sound too quiet? I think the sound's probably too quiet if that's the case. Let me turn that up. Easy boss. That was better. Alright. What? That sucks. Getting in those extra shots is really good, because it allows you to kill the boss a tiny bit faster. And I actually killed myself over those few extra shots a little bit ago, and that's why I died. So it wasn't a good trade-off. There we go. Still got the quick kill. But second try is terrible, and this is already not going well. And that means good things. It can only go up, right? It can only get better. This is basically a little hub area. This brick part. Every single time you beat a boss, it takes you to this area, except there's a few different pads in it, so you'll go to different pads every time. Also, this spike wall is really dumb, because the hitbox is actually a full block above it, so you have to jump in a really weird way to get over it. Otherwise you die, even when you're nowhere near it. Actually, I'll show that off. Act like that death was intentional. Speedrun. But yeah, it's dumb. There's a whole bunch of stuff about this game that's dumb, but I still really like it. And now we're heading over to the second path. which has a few cool skips in it. Yep, this is my face. I know, it's scary, right? So the first skip in this area is going to be right here, where you can kind of grab this edge and jump over it rather than having to wait. I don't know how, but you can just land where the spike is because programming. If you're wondering why I'm not going for that F jump, it's because in the Fangame engine, it's significantly harder. People actually had no idea you could actually do it, but Stonk told me recently that it's actually possible. But I'm definitely not going to bother with that. Now we're into the Pac-Man area, which, as you can see, it's just exactly the same as how Pac-Man works. They're all patterns, and Pac-Man can eat dots not on his path. There are a few ways to do this part, but I like that one the most. And now we wait for a long time because this takes forever. And next we're on to the Pokemon area, which here's a little skip. So what you're supposed to do is shoot that and then hide on top of this part right here. But you can actually jump onto the top of the staircase with good positioning and just keep going. And that cabinet kills you. I'm trying not to make it kill me, but it is. Damn it, dude. There we go. I don't actually need to grab that save, I just don't like skipping saves. And you can also juke that spike and go into the door really quickly, but I've only successfully done that once, so I'm not even going to bother. And now we're going to do a Pokemon battle. So first up is Ratatouille. And then we got Radish Man. If he'll, where is he? Where'd he go? Where's the boss? What the hell? The boss is not there. Alright, that was weird. I've never seen that. Alright, that's what's supposed to happen. And then you got Blaze the Cat. Oh, and Mewtwo. I hate this attack because it takes forever, you can't shoot the boss during it. And this is confusion, where you need to shoot with Z. I mean, jump with Z and shoot with shift. This is the worst RNG I've ever seen on Mewtwo. Are you... What is this? Dude, I get it's a marathon, but calm down. Wow. This dude hates me right now. Thank you. And then we got, I don't even remember who this guy's... I don't remember that Pokemon. And then we got Rattata again. See? That's a Rattata attack. That's another Rattata attack. He has every attack, but somehow he only did Rattata right there. So that worked out nicely. And then you gotta shoot your way out of a Pokeball. And the most distorted sound. Oh, it's so bad. Music's distorted beyond belief. Now, one of the most exciting screens in the game. If you've played the original I Want to Be the Guy, kind of has flashbacks to that slow platform screen because it is a slow platform screen. It's weird how that works. You just gotta ride this for a while. Yeah, I didn't die after. That's good news. When I was first playing this game, that jump right there was like the hardest thing ever. And that was in 2008, maybe 2009. It was a while ago. And now we can go to this area, the only cherry in this game. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing it. You'll never see it again. I really like this screen because, I mean, it was the first Fangame, so it was the first one to use this idea of, like, taking that screen and just messing with it. And you're like, whoa, I thought this was the same screen as the original I Want to Be the Guy. Also, right there, I didn't align, because this engine actually has aligns, even though it's very different from the engine you see today. So I didn't align. That allowed me to skip that whole part. It's just for fun. Doesn't save a ton of time, but it looks cool, right? It looks cool. Nice double jump. That's another thing. So with transitions, you can't double jump during a transition, and you can't hold shift between screens. Because otherwise it'll use up your double jump automatically. So, there's a lot about this game that's just kind of different, kind of off. Aww. So the positioning when you shoot that thing affects what blocks it'll blow up. So you want it to be a little bit into the screen, but not too far, because otherwise you'll die, because the fire kills you. Are the physics more similar to Boshi physics? No, they're not really similar to Boshi. Also something right there, when you hold against the wall as you're falling, it actually makes you fall faster, which I'm going to use later. Also, that is the hardest thing ever. Like, that's... I have first tried that twice ever. Here's a little trick for all you physics majors. How's that work? Someone explain that to me. But yeah, I don't know if I've played Boshi enough to like accurately say if the physics are like Boshi. But I don't believe they're that similar, because you do fall a bit faster in Boshi. I really love that it's a portal area with Wily music. I also love that if you jump there, the kid kind of spazzes out. And now we're here. So I'm going to show you what's over on the right. It's not really important, I just feel like doing it to show off the game. I actually haven't seen this area in a long time, so I don't even remember. That's what it is. Alright. I figured it out, guys. Figured it out. And now we're into the Mega Man blocks, which are always great, but these ones actually aren't that hard. Like, even if you don't remember where any of them are, you have plenty of time. Sure know you're a neat run. I messed that up. That was good. I jumped too early and kinda... Don't you guys love speedrunning? Alright, while I'm doing this, I'm going to take this opportunity. Hopefully I'll be able to form my words properly. Actually, this is the perfect place, because you can just stand here. So, my mom works at a company It's a fabric company. They do pattern making and stuff. And put simply, the company's not doing well. So there's a site where you can just kind of sign in and vote for them. You don't need to make an account. You can vote, and it makes it so they'll qualify for a grant. So the company can get some money, which they really need. So Shadows Die Away will have the link. Would love if you would put that in chat. And you do need Facebook to sign up. I mean, not sign up. You do need Facebook to vote, but you don't actually need to like post anything on Facebook. You can just use Facebook. God, what? So any votes that gets, that would be greatly appreciated. It's trying to get to 250, and it's at like 140 or something last I saw. Come on, Snake, please. What the hell? I never do this badly on this. Guys, don't ever speedrun, it's a bad idea. Also, okay, so, let me explain something about this water. I believe in an older version of this fan game, it had water like you would see in fan games today. But in some update, Tidget to Midget, who's the maker of it, he beat I Wanna Be the Guy on Impossible, by the way. And this game on Impossible, if I remember correctly. That's fine, ZZ, don't worry about it. So the water's very floaty. He changed it at some point to be like really, really terrible. And the whole point was it's supposed to feel like real water. Also, this is Yoshi. I'm inside of Yoshi right now. His whole point was to make the water feel like real water, like the kid's really swimming. But it's terrible. Like, why would you want that? Don't do that. Also, since I was talking, I didn't like properly explain that skip where I went into the mouth quickly. He shoots out an attack where basically there's just a wall of bubbles, and you just have to wait and go around them. And it's just annoying, so you can just go into the mouth immediately instead. No! I'm bad. Alright, so none of the bosses have gone well. Now 158 votes on my grant. I appreciate it, guys. You're all wonderful people. And my mom doesn't actually know that I'm doing this, so I'm sure she'll be thrilled. Yeah, no, none of these bosses have gone well so far. But that's okay, because there's one boss that will always go well. And that's the last boss. Shut up, Lube! I know it's Bubble Ball. Oh, something else about this boss. So, in an old version, you see how there's just it's just a line of water, so the water just comes down. In an old version, I believe the water stayed where it was, but the one thing that was different was there was a spike wall from the ceiling, and it just crunched down, kind of like biting mouth or something, I guess. And it came down in a way that basically you had no time to react. Like, there was no possible way for you to be able to react to it. So you would need to count your shots every time. And counting your shots would make it so you could actually fall in front of the spike thing. So you would just shoot one and then drop immediately when you're one away. Which it sucked. Get ready for the most awkward gate jump ever. Alright, right here. So, this is the height you would normally press for a gate jump, yeah? That's not high enough. So you need to kind of hold it down. Or you do like a double jump through. And I think, yeah, I'll go with the double jump strat. I'm in Mr. Bubble Bobble's intestines right now, for the record. It's pretty great. Now here's a stupid screen. That's the screen. I hope you liked it. Rate it scale of 1 to 1. Missed the tree stump in the water. Yeah, in an old version there was a tree stump in the water, and if you smacked into it, it would just spiral towards the screen, which they actually moved to right here. So, at least I think that's the same one. If that's the same trap I'm thinking of. And now we're into the cloud area with the really cool music. I don't normally die in this area, but considering how everything else has gone so far, I'm thinking I will. So just be prepared for that. You can all spam Wolsk sellouts if I die or if I don't die. Alright. So I didn't die, which means you guys need to spam the Wolsk sellouts. Here's another great screen that is totally not trial and error. In fact, when you look at this screen, you should be able to tell exactly what you need to do. And here's something... Whoops. Okay, there's not something. I was going to show you something, but instead I can't. There's the something. That window disappears, and I will never understand why that window disappears. What is that window about? What is its purpose? Is it to scare you or something? Alright, and if you guys don't know what this is, you will in a second. It's the main enemy of the game. It's the main enemy of, actually I'd say all fan games. This is basically the final boss of every fan game. So, right there, your good pal, Sticky Keys, who is the final boss, and I'm going to show you that fight way later. I think you're going to really enjoy it. It's a cool fight. Okay, well, that was stupid. I wish I had not died there, because that was the very end in an easy part. Act like you don't know what this block is, because now it's all new to you, right? It's all new. And oh man, what's that that's fading in? Oh man, is that Sticky Keys? It's Sticky Keys. I did not expect that. Did anyone else expect that? No one expected that. I can't believe this. This is going like half of my practice runs, but not all of them. But it's fine, because again, I'm not worrying too much about time, because I have an hour and a half for a run that should only take like 30 minutes. Not 30, maybe like 45 minutes. Thanks for playing along, guys. You know, I'm gonna explain something to you. If I die, it's not my fault because it's the physics, but if I'm doing well, that's also not my fault. Don't blame me for that. And now we're into Death. So Death is a weird boss. You basically want to stay above him the whole time so you can get the most shots in. And you'll see that he stopped flashing there. And why is that? Because now he's split into two. So the one you want is the one that crosses underneath the other. So right now that's the shootable one. And now it's that one. And that one was a crapshoot. Now he's orange. I hope I don't double KO him because it seems to happen a lot. And it's not fun. No, 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 no. Well. All right. Got it. See, I was actually trying to do something, and I kind of messed that up. So don't worry about that. I had never actually tested if that worked. I just wanted to test it now. Didn't work out. I'll show you what I actually wanted to test in a second, but I didn't realize that it wouldn't work. So that's what I wanted to do. Which it wasn't nearly as successful, because, yeah, best time to test is during a marathon. That's what I wanted to test. I was trying to play a joke on you guys, but the joke didn't work out because I actually didn't spawn when I beat him. That's disappointing. And there's a nice little skip. It's just great. Great skip. Here's another great skip. We did it. And you wait for 2 bounces and go. Yay! And now we're into Wario. Kind of fits with how Yoshi was in here earlier. So this game's very, very thematic. Kind of take from the same games the whole time. Oh, shadows. Oof. Killer. It's alright, we know how hard you need to try to... Ah. Oh, man. Dude, the tears, they're flowing right now. How's it going, Phillips? I was probably really late with that. I'm so glad I, doing everything wrong. Hey, that didn't go wrong. And here's one of my favorite traps in the game. Just want to show it off. Not that. There we go. This screen kinda sucks. My strat, there we go, that's my strat. I always forget my strat the second I get here. That's how good of a strat it is. I thought Yoshi was in Final Fantasy, not Wario. I'm sorry. Stonk, you didn't know holding shift makes you bounce higher? What? What? Alright, let's wait this time. That's what I wanted to do. And do this little juke up top. There are a whole bunch of ways to do that part, that's just what I find consistent. And now you cancel your jump to get around this. Raise your resident sleepers. Ooh. Ooh. Waiting in a speedrun. It's not a speedrun. Stop calling it a speedrun. Alright. Speed run. I am surprised I made that. If you touch any of those blocks, it makes a If you touch any of those blocks, it makes a mushroom appear. So, if you pick up the mushroom, it makes you grow again. Don't worry about what just happened. It's not important. And now we're into a fun area. So this screen's one of the weirdest in the game. I don't know why I find it so weird. It just, the traps just don't seem to fit with the rest of the game. And now everyone, raise your night bats. Yeah, it's that game. Let go of me! Let go! That's not the kind of let go I wanted. This area is actually quite tough. And, I can't super consistently do it. Let go of me. Because they don't kill you, they just bounce you towards the spikes. Nice. I got through it. We in there. Circle around, and whee! And now we're in the final tower. So this skips dumb, but it's still faster. So like I said before, if you hold the wall, you fall faster, which gives me the timing that I want for this. And there's just jerk using confusion again. Ah, what? There we go. And now make sure to kill that guy, otherwise I'm screwed. So everyone, I hope you're enjoying the tower so far. Everyone, please say goodbye to the tower. And woo! And this is the secrets room. So you're not supposed to be able to do that, obviously, but now we're at the top. And get ready for the final boss. This is sticky keys, so me show off the fight quickly. Alright, and now we're just gonna beat it. 1 second. 1 second. Come on. Oh my god, man. This is not good. Patched! 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 It was patched! I don't know. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it was taking so long. Must be like an align thing that I never knew. But yeah, that was the final boss. I hope you enjoyed it. Now this final chase is great. Okay, so here's a glitch. Sometimes you die there, and you can't win. No, I'm kidding. I'm such a funny guy. Laugh at my jokes. Thanks. This final chase is actually really difficult. It might just be because the physics are so weird. Like, if I were playing this on a normal engine, I don't think I'd have any issues. Oh man! Oh man, I've never first tried it. Get ready on time, and there we go, time. I should have given you some more warning, but I didn't know I'd do it that quickly. So, that was Fangame. Hope you enjoyed that run. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Donate to Mom. Shadows, if you could spam that link some more, that would be great. Everyone, I need you to vote on that thing. Man, I'm so hurt by these comments. Also, everyone donate to me. I have a great alert if you donate, so just give me a whole bunch of money, like way too much money. Someone just donate like 50 bucks, and I don't know what I'll do with it, but you know, it's not important. Just donate a whole bunch of money so you can see the alert that TJ told me to leave on just for the marathon. Dude, same Cherno. Again, to explain that link that Shadow posted, if you go there and vote, you can vote on Facebook. It doesn't post anything to Facebook, doesn't do anything crazy, it just has it on Facebook. It just uses Facebook. And if it gets 250 votes, then her company will get a grant, and her company needs one. So. Estimate does include bonus content, which is why in a little bit you're gonna see a couple more awesome things. I'm really glad the Wolsk sellout mode is getting a lot of use. And that's the end of the game. We did it. Just got here from B-Rex Host. You're a little late, dude. You're a little late. Alright. So that was Fangame. Thanks everyone for watching Fangame. And now we're going to switch over to a wonderful game. One of my favorites. I'm sure a lot